Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We hope that you all are fine. In the previous YouTube video, we have discussed about bank rate, repo rate, reverse repo rate and the MSF rate, through which the central bank controls inflation and deflation. Basically, we have covered the quantitative measures of credit control. In this video, we will be covering the remaining quantitative measures, which includes the open market operation, the CRR and the SLR. So without any further delay, let's start the video. First, coming to the open market operation, it refers to the buying and selling of securities by the government from and to the public. When the government buys the securities from the public, it gives money to the public. As a result, the money supply in the economy, it increases and deflation can be brought under control. In order to tackle the problem of inflation, the government sells the securities to the public. As a result, the money supply in the economy, it reduces and inflation can be brought under control.
The CRR or the cash reserve ratio is the share of the bank's total deposit that has to be maintained with the Reserve Bank of India in form of liquid cash. This total deposit of the bank is also known as NDTL or net demand and time liabilities. The CRR is fixed by the RBI in its monetary policy review and currently it stands at 4%. So what does it mean when we say that the CRR is 4%? This means that the bank has to deposit 4% of its NDTL with the Reserve Bank of India. Now, like CRR, there is another ratio which is maintained by the bank. It is known as the SLR or Statutory Liquidity Ratio. I'll be discussing about this in a short while. Now, after maintaining the CRR and the SLR, the bank uses the remaining part of the NDTL for the purpose of lending, and it also keeps it open for the bank customers to withdraw money from the bank account whenever they want to. So what are the objectives of CRR? The first objective of the CRR is it ensures that the portion of the bank's deposit which is present with the RBI is secure. We know that the bank customers deposit their money in their bank account. They can withdraw it whenever they want to or they receive it upon maturity. Either way, the bank is liable to pay back its customer. The CRR ensures that the cash is readily available whenever the customer wants to withdraw some money from their bank account. This entire objective can be clubbed into one single line, that is, CRR ensures the solvency and liquidity of the bank. The second objective of CRR is that it helps in controlling of inflation and deflation in the economy. Let us say that there is inflation in the economy. That means the prices of the goods and services will be high. In order to control inflation, the RBI raises the CRR. So what happens is the amount of money present with the bank for lending purposes reduces. So the cost of borrowing increases. As a result, the demand for loan falls, investment falls, and the overall demand for goods and services along with its prices falls. Ultimately, the inflation is controlled. The exact opposite thing is done during deflation. In order to control deflation, the RBI reduces the CRR. The Statutory Liquidity Ratio or SLR is the minimum percentage of NDTL that the bank has to maintain in form of liquid cash, gold or any other form of securities. Unlike CRR, the SLR is maintained by the bank themselves and is not deposited with the RBI. The SLR is mandated by the RBI and currently it stands at 18%. The RBI has the authority to raise this ratio up to 40%. Now coming to the objectives of SLR. The first objective is that the SLR ensures the solvency of the bank. The SLR is basically a reserve requirement that the bank has to maintain before offering credit to its customers. So through this, the solvency of the bank is maintained. The second objective is that it assures that the bank invests in government securities. Like I had already said, SLR is not maintained only in form of cash, it is also maintained in form of securities. So through this, the banks earn an interest rate. Now the third objective is that, like CRR, the SLR also controls inflation and deflation in the economy. During inflation, the RBI raises the SLR, which leads to contraction of bank credit, as a result of which the money supply and prices in the economy falls. The exact opposite thing is done during deflation. In order to control deflation, the RBI reduces the SLR. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you found our video helpful, then like the video, comment your views and share the video among your friends and family. Also, please subscribe to our channel MS Economic Bytes for more such videos.